Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Little Flexers, so happy that you're here. Today we have a YouTube exclusive gameplay with Inteleon Frosmoth. Now, Inteleon is, if you've ever listened to a podcast, if you've ever seen me on stream, you know that I love Inteleon VMAX. I thought that when this card came out, it would be a maybe not good yet because it was still challenging. You know, when it came out, it was in a format with Pikarom, so it definitely struggled when it was released. But now that Pikarom is, well, maybe not even less of a factor, we just, you know, keep seeing Pikarom rear its ugly head around. But certainly the Lightning has been neutered to a point that I do think Inteleon VMAX can be played. Hydro Snipe, first attack, you can put an energy attached to your opponent's active under their hand. That's a great one energy attack and probably the best, most efficient, most disruptive one energy attack that the game has right now. And then Max Bullet is the best snipe attack that we maybe have ever had in terms of you know, doing damage to the active and then also doing damage to the bench. You know, we've had things like Night Spear on Darkrai EX in the past, but Max Bullet kind of takes that all to a whole nother level. 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and 160 to the active. So these are two great attacks on a giant Pokemon, and we even have the ability to accelerate energy with the Frosmoth, so we're going to look to use Frosmoth to get our Inteleons going and powered up. We want to take full advantage of the first attack on Inteleon, and so we've included some disruption items and supporters. The first one here is the Crushing Hammers. Obviously, flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And then Team Yell Grunt. Team Yell Grunt. I almost said Team Flare Grunt. Similar ideas, but put an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon into your hand. So there are times where we could remove, you know, theoretically, we could remove 6 energy from the opponent's side of the field. If we flip 4 heads on Crushing Hammer, we get a Yell Grunt, and then we use the first attack on the VMAX. Not likely, but I think a very realistic scenario is to be able to get like 1 Crushing Hammer heads, a Yell Grunt, and then also use the first attack. And there are a lot of decks that are susceptible to Crushing Hammer. So we have things like Eternatus is susceptible. ADP is somewhat susceptible. Centiskorch is susceptible. There are a lot of decks, you know, Mewtwo is susceptible to Crushing Hammer for sure. There are a lot of decks that need their energy attachments turn after turn that can really falter when presented with the dilemma of Crushing Hammer and Yell Grunt and the first attack on the VMAX. So this is the list, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll have it down in the comments below if you'd like to try it out for yourself. But enjoy these next few games. This is unstreamed gameplay. I hope you really enjoyed. If you do, make sure to leave a comment down below and smash that like button. Here's the games. Well, we're back. I'm excited to be here, just checking out. We're hanging out. We're a couple guys. You know, I said, hey, let's put on our nice clothes, a nice little button-down shirt. Let's enjoy the night together. This is a beautiful Sunday night. Got work tomorrow. You got work tomorrow. You got school tomorrow. Let's just hang out here for a night, enjoy ourselves as adults playing the Pokemon trading card game. Nothing makes me happier. So we have a disruption build here. Oh, you don't say. This appears to be an Eternatus deck. So I think we are going to want to make sure that we keep our Crushing Hammers, of course. So I don't want to Dedenne this hand away. We got the Marnie. So I think we're chilling there. But this gives me a great opportunity to connect with viewers, because normally I am doing like stream, but this is completely unstreamed stuff. This is exclusive YouTube gameplay, and I don't get a chance to do that often because I just don't have the time. But got a couple minutes here that we can just enjoy each other. So here's the Eternatus. They are going to play a research. Man, they're about to scoop when we flip heads on these Crushing Hammers. I'll tell you what. Yeah, they're definitely scooping. Like immediately we hit this first Crushing Hammer, I can feel it now, ladies and gentlemen. We hit this Crushing Hammer. It's Scoop City. Like I don't think they even play the rest of the turn. That's how bad it's gonna get. Yeah, yeah, watch this, watch this. We got 3 chances at it too. Yo, we only needed 1, baby. Let's go. All right, so we'll do 10 damage to the active. There's an outside chance that we could get a knockout. You know what? Fair enough. We got the other energy. We got an air balloon. We like honestly probably should have attached the other one that we just Marnied to the bottom of our deck. So let's assume that he has a Marnie and we'll attach an air balloon. We know that we got both in the deck and we'll snip shot. And let's do a little snip. Do we do it to the Eternatus or do we try to set up a 2-shot on a Zigzagoon? What do you guys think? We could also, you know what? We could do it to the Absol. So that makes good mathematical sense to me. If we do it to the Absol, we can get an Inteleon V going. Then we can do 60 to the bench. You know what I'm saying? All right. So there's a Dark City. I guess with this hand, we could also have like Team Yell grunted, but I think I kind of want to Marnie this hand, to be honest. We're looking for some way to shuffle the deck. A Quick Ball would be awesome, and Evo Insets would be awesome. But honestly, with the Yell Grunt, that seems kind of cool. We could force them to put a Capture Energy back in their hand. So he does get the Eternatus. And that makes the Capture Energy play feel a lot less appealing. Yo. The Vitality Band. I haven't seen that in a list since the list that I put out. Quick Ball grabs another Eternatus. But without, you know, a basic Dark, yo. The 40 Snipe doesn't feel as good now. But the same thing can be said about the Marnie. Like, the Marnie feels pretty horrible as well. If we had the Inteleon V, I would just gust up the Eternatus and force him to pick up some energy. But we don't, so we have to Marnie. I think our hands are pretty well tied here. We do get a Crobat. We do get the Inteleon VMAX. So I think we are chilling. Let's go ahead and Quick Ball away to get ourselves another Inteleon. This is just going to be our backup, our Bacteleon, our Inbakion. Yeah, sure. I'm in. I'm about it. Ice Dance. Bands to make her dance. And we'll go there. Obviously the deck is shuffled here. So yeah, we get the Crushing Hammers. That's exactly what we want. Yo, you're done, bud. And we'll give him the old ye old Hydro Snip. Alright, so the Hydro Snip looking good, but we want to get, and that is a great card to see here, because that could get us the retreat on the active and get us into a VMAX on the bench. That's awesome. So we'll see what he does. Let's go 3 for 3 on Crushing Hammers. Yo, he's even gonna Power Excel, yeah. That's what's up. Scoops up the Zigzagoon, puts some more damage, probably onto the active. The 20 damage on the active makes sense because he's gonna do 30 damage, so putting us into one-shot range with the Dedenne. But at the same time, he has the Vitality Band, so I don't know. Maybe the energy or the damage was better put on a benched VMAX. Who's to say? Let's go ahead with Crushing Hammer 3 for 3. Dang. All right, well, that's okay. That's okay. I respect it. Let's go ahead with the Capacious Bucket. Got a couple of energy here. I mean, one goes to the active, and one goes to the bench. I'm very equitable. You can say a lot of things about me, but one thing you can't say is that I'm not fair. All right. So grab the old Inteleon. Looking for that Crushing Hammer, man. All right. Cool. So they got one card in their hands. Do you think it would be enough to fill their bench? They got the Dark City, though, so we actually just, like, need to retreat. I'd like to Hydro Snipe, but we need to do the bench damage here. So we go here. Let's go there. Save the Scoop Up Nets and all that good stuff. We'll Max Bullet. And we are putting... I mean, we got a lot of good options here. We could go on to the Absol. We know that we're two-shotting. Oh, we're not even two-shotting this. But we can do so with the Zigzagoons. Let's see. We got We only have one more scoop up net. So we would need to hit both Zigzagoon and the scoop up net to get that knockout. I say we take the Absol. Okay, so my thoughts for taking the Absol here, it obviously advances our board state, gets us a prize here, but it makes it that much harder for him to find the Pokemon necessary to take a one-shot knockout. This needs to be a supporter or he's done. Yeah, there's just the energy. All right. That's pretty good. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Because now look at what we do. We go Yell Grunt, and then we do our first attack, and he's done. Okay? The other thing we could do is gust up the Eternatus. Or like we could gust up a Crobat and do 60 to the bench. Yeah, the Dark City is what's got me worried. So we go ahead and put this up to his hand. We can attach a couple energy here. Here. If we had a way to bump that Dark City, that'd be absolute legend. Absolute legend status. And yeah, we'll take the knockout on the bench. Or excuse me, what? Sorry. Of course we're gonna Hydro Snipe. Yeah. We weren't choosing any bench damage. Silly rabbit. So I think at this point you probably retreat. I don't see, yeah, you definitely retreat. So he's gonna do another 30. I'm cool with that because we can actually set up a checkmate scenario where we gust up the Crobat, knock out the Eternatus, and then we get 3 energy onto the bench. We got 2, that's 5, 6, 7. We need to find another energy for sure. Do need to find another energy. So let's go Gust onto the Crobat. And then just to use up some resources in our hand, we'll go there. We have access to a Dedenne here as well. So let's just take a look through the deck and see what we got. Because if we can set up the checkmate scenario, then we might as well at this point. Yeah, we got 2 energy left. I'm cool. We could also, well, checkmate could also happen if we draw into our last scoop up net. So do we keep the Zigzagoon or do we just go for the Dedenne play here? Probably the Dedenne, because as soon as we get that energy down, we win. All right. As opposed to trying to find the scoop up net. I like that. Good plays, chat. Good plays. Good plays. Yep. We'll get rid of the hiding energy, sure. We got this. Go ahead and pick one up. And that is going to be classic checkmate scenario. Yeah. Oh, it's like... I never wrestled in high school, but it's like how I imagine wrestling, or not even in high school, like college. It's like how I imagine college wrestling to be, where it's like when you win and you just dominate your opponent. That is the good stuff. That is the juice. That is what you want to see, and that is what we did from start to finish. We got him in the chokehold early. You know, we. Then we put an arm bar on him. Then he got out. He put a counter punch. And then we just bodied him from there. All right, we're gonna go here. And then we, roundhouse kicked him to the face, and he was no match. So go to the active. Do we even care about the energy? We kind of do, because otherwise this Inteleon just gets stranded a little bit. We'll go there. We'll go here. I don't care that much about the Calm. We'll go with the Snom. Ditch the Calm, get the Snom. New merch idea? I'm like, the wheels are really grinding in my head. Like, Snoms? Comms over Snoms. Or Snoms over Comms. Well, if it isn't our old friend Mew from Unbroken Bonds. You son of a gun. All right. Well, buddy, we're going to have a heck of a time trying to get through you. That's for darn sure. Okay. We go Dedenne because Crushing Hammers against this deck don't actually matter. So we'll go Dedenne. We're looking for... he didn't play a supporter. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, he didn't play a supporter. So we go here. We try to knock out the active, obviously. I'll put that there. Let's go ahead and attach to the active, I guess. And then we're looking for the Zigzagoon. Goon Squad, represent. Goon Squad, represent. Scoop up net doesn't matter, I don't think. We'll go to the active, of course. We'll do a Hydro Snip. And then we just hope that they don't have a Rosa. We could have done that in the other order to maybe negated the effect of Rosa. But, I mean... We lose if they draw Rosa. So that's like the long and short of it. Okay, so there's a research, not a Rosa, but they did discard 2 Decidueye, so you're saying there's a chance. Significantly less of a chance now. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a problem. Okay, well, you know, we'll never let anyone else's success ruin your fun. Okay? That's a life lesson for you guys. That one definitely hurts. But, you know, we're degenerate enough to not give him the... pleasure of winning that game. I mean, we don't have to. We're not beholden to playing it out. We see that we've lost. We can just scoop it up. And that's fun. That's fun, man. That's the greatest thing about playing games online. It's like, you don't actually have to do things that you don't want to do. I don't have to play that out if I don't want to. All right, so we got a little Ziggy here. And we got a lot of energies. Do we go for a Crobat? Let's see. We've gotten rid of one. Nah, screw it. Screw it. We're having fun. We're having fun. There's a Snom. Not to say that this video is not me playing well, because I mean it is. Like, I am actually trying. But at the same time, we're having fun. Let's roll the dice. Like, if we discarding 2 energy on the first turn, like, I hardly knew them, you know? They're like distant cousins. Like, okay, I enjoy seeing them. It's great to have them around. They can go to heck. There's a research. Oh, he saw our plan and he was like, I wanted that for myself. And see, maybe we even inspired our opponent, Kanto Trainer. Perhaps. Perhaps we did. All right, so what do we got here? We got a manual retreat into Inteleon. More likely the play is that we Marnie. Well, we probably do attach to the active. That's so tough, man. I think we don't attach to the active. I think instead we go for an Ice Dance on the bench. We just take our chances. I hope he builds some Spite. 10 damage on here would go a long way, because if we could get a Scoop Up Net, then we just do 40 damage with our Inteleon. Yeah, he is going to do that then. Okay, love it. Yeah, I don't know, man. We could go Ice Dance. Ice Dance. And then Marnie. Top of the Marnie to you. Top of the Marnie to you. That's a bad pun. Alright. Well, we need an energy. We can, yeah, I'll say we'll take the Intel. The Inteleon there. We get, I mean, we get it, bro. That's kind of hot. I don't want to give him the training court, so we'll take these. Capacious buckets. We'll go ahead air balloon on the active. I don't like doing this, but I'd rather have the energy down. Oh, but we don't have, you know what we don't have? A VMAX. There's no way he's gonna get to 210 next turn, right? You guys don't see that happening, right? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's go ahead and snip him. Yeah, that was a huge whiff on the VMAX. I think if we get the VMAX there, we are living the dream for sure. Another Vitality Band in Eternatus, man. My ideas have not gone in vain. Yep, we do see the scoop up net. See the Eternatus, see the Crobat for 5. Okay, things are looking way more sketchy, gotta say, chat. Can he get up to 200 though? I mean, if he doesn't have a supporter here, that's definitely gonna be tough to expect, but yeah, we see the Great Ball. Okay, VMAX, yup. Welcome to the party. Thank you for being here. Kind of a rude house guest though. Yeah, but that, on the other side of the coin though, that is the fun thing about doing these videos. Like, again, I don't get the chance to do many like YouTube specific gameplays, but when I do, they're always very fun. And you just never know what you're gonna see. Like we got some things happening. He does have all the stuff he needs to one-shot our poor Inteleon. The list is playing scoop ups, and he does have the Vitality Band, so I'm thinking he could reach. He only needs 3 more in some combination to get a knockout on our Inteleon VMAX. So one, that wouldn't even do it. We need some Crushing Hammers, like in a bad way. Okay. Goodbye, Snom. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Yeah. This is what we needed. Can you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? Well, Max Bullet, we knock out the Tomb because it gives us a prize and it makes it that much harder for him to get a full back. I mean, it's not very hard. He needs 3 Pokemon, but like that's 1 more Pokemon than he otherwise would have needed. So there is, we would have loved to get a Crushing Hammer heads there. That would have been just beautiful to do that. Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck here. And we're kind of stuck with him like having to knock out our active. So there are things we can do for sure. But the Marnie is nice. The Marnie is really nice. I would have liked to have a team Yell Grunt, don't get me wrong, because if we Yell Grunt him and then we knock out the active and he isn't able to get a knockout on us, then we're chilling. We're living our best life. But at this point, yeah, there's a scoop up net on a Zigzagoon. He's reaching for it. He doesn't even need, you know, he only needs 1 more Zigzagoon on the bench. So CV or 1 more scoop up net and 2 more Pokemon. I mean, it's just, that is why the Vitality Band is just so potent. We will have the opportunity for response, which is kind of the crazy thing. Like we could win this game if we can get a Crushing Hammer heads at any point in this game, we can win. We can get a Crushing Hammer heads, we can win this game for sure. It's not a great chance, but it is a chance. I'm willing to take that chance. Are you willing to take that chance? Are you willing to ride with me? Are you willing to ride with me, chat? We only got 1 energy left, so that is definitely gonna hurt. I don't actually know that we can do it. We need Crushing Hammers to hit. Yeah, okay, so this was like, it was actually the exact hand that we needed. We'll go there. go here. We need the training court because we need to get energy back. We'll go Ice Dance. We go Crushing Hammer. Yup. All right. Well. Retreat. Oh, we Hydro Snipe. And we hope that they don't have Switch in that 8-card hand of theirs. Like I was saying, I think we flipped 0 for 3 on Crushing Hammers. So, like, that is how this deck beats this otherwise bad matchup. It's going to be hard. Obviously, you got Training Court, so, like, that makes it kind of tough to fully get rid of their energy. But if they just have, like, a Switch here, then I'm not feeling too good. Yeah, there's a boss order. Bring up the Moth. There's the Switch. All right, GG. Yeah, we just couldn't crush away their energy fast enough, so that's a tough one. Ah, well. Well, that is the video today, guys. You saw the Inteleon Frosmoth work. I like it with the disruption. I think it's very, very cool. Certainly the way that I would play Inteleon. These big VMAXs, I think there are a few, notably, you know, Salamence and Inteleon and like Stonejourner. A lot of the VMAX need to take it a little bit slower, and you kind of saw that there with the Frosmoth. They need the Crushing Hammers. Now, Inteleon is a great partner for Crushing Hammer. Pikarom is a great partner for Crushing Hammer. I think these two decks are where it's at in terms of the best uses of Crushing Hammer in this format heading forward. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, like smash it so hard, unsmash it, and then re-smash it, put it back together, and then break it apart once again with the bigger hammer than you destroyed it with the first time. And yeah, let me know how you like this video down in the comments below. I'd love to do more of these, but I need your help to have you let me know that you enjoyed watching them. So that's all for me today, guys. Remember, good luck and also have fun. I'll see you in the next video.